Hi, I'm Jeff Brady with Roundtree Brady Insurance here in Savannah, Georgia.
What upgrades can help lower premiums?
Yeah, so storm shutters, new roof, again, coastal Georgia, right? If we're talking Savannah, and especially the further east you get, you're going to get into what we call excess and surplus lines carriers. So your standard companies of the world, the big names that you're used to seeing, they may not want to get that far east, get that close to the ocean. So those other companies that are willing to do so, they want to know that HVAC system is being serviced and that it's up to date. Water heater. You know, a lot of people think, oh, the water heater, it still heats. Yeah, but do you realize how much of, deposits and buildup are in that thing? Have the connections been checked? So they want to see updates on that sort of stuff. The big ones, newer homes are going to have hurricane clips. They're going to have, more of the impact resistant windows. That's other things that help. Obviously a new roof is good. An architectural shingle versus say a 3-tab. If it looks like almost like Lego blocks, where it's kind of like three-dimensional looking, that's an architectural shingle. It's heavier shingle, it's got a better wind resistance rating associated with it. The big thing we're also seeing more of is these building and housing standards where a fortified roof is there. It's not a requirement in code. However, we're seeing more insurers place an emphasis on that. In fact, state of Georgia passed a law that requires insurance companies to provide a discount if they have that fortified roof. So that was a change that took place in 2025. Hopefully in the long term we'll see more of that because the better a house is built, the better the standards are that we have just in general, means that a home is it's got better longevity. A better built house is also more resilient against storms and things like that, which in turn means that your insurance costs don't have to, either they go down, they stay the same, or minimal increases as opposed to some of the bigger changes we've seen.